Hello.
Welcome back.
Sorry for the weird schedule. It's been finals week. Oh yeah.
And we are, in fact, students. All of us, unfortunately.
Sometimes not very efficient, but we are students.
Could be worth a trip back to school.
Let us know if you can hear the audio.
Yeah,
We're trying a new setup.
We're trying to do it in a setup that we can hear it as well, versus just hoping that it doesn't overshadow us, and then listening back and going, "Oh shoot, it is."
Mm-hmm.
And also because playing Cuphead without the music was sad.
Yes, especially because the aesthetic is so much of a part of Cuphead.
Yeah.
You sound like they deactivate droids just because they use you. That makes him
Oh shoot! I wasn't farting out that sausage, buddy.
Also,
Sorry.
excuse the pizza. Late work means we have to eat dinner at some point.
Starving. Oh, I love how quick the PS5 updates and loads stuff.
Yeah, I remember on the PlayStation 4 I had time to go back and forth multiple times.
Go to the bathroom, do something else.
Tell me we're not running back on TV.
well, what we need is a last resort. The great demands is transponder to transmit imperial signals. Hey, Breeze. Yeah. Keep your power signature low and let that be the norm. Just like what?
Our commentary is not going to be as sterling as previous ones, at least initially, as we all eat and digest for a split second.
Haven't seen anything.
We have to fight something.
Just make fun of Calcestis. You do that almost every time.
Freaking monkey.
You ginger monkey.
It's easy because when he lands, he lands like this.
Which I bet all of us would probably do if we videoed ourselves jumping off of the high.
Oh yeah, if we did mocap, I'm sure things
No,
would be different.
I could not land like that because my ankles would break.
Well,
You see me go, and then just tumble to the ground.
It just cuts to me standing.
Devouring the shepherd's natural resources. And disciplined slaves. And displaced.
By the way, low-key, one of the best episodes in the original Battlefront 2.
Kashyyyk?
Yeah. It was really enjoyable.
Yeah.
You had a wide-open beach, and you stood on the beach like you normally do. Or, well, I should say you defended the beach.
Like, not in Normandy.
Like Germans did in Normandy.
Approaching their position.
Well, and that's how we get WAPA to write research articles on us. Well known for supporting the German occupations of Western Europe.
Media Matters just cuts it.
So what you plan? Sabotage.
I mean, if we get popular enough that Media Matters actually goes after us, I'll consider that a win.
Yeah, hopefully by then we're making some revenue.
an article?
Yeah.
Heck, I'd even consider a win if Huffington Post went after us.
Dude, the Onion? That'd be so down.
Babylon Bee and the Onion, you gotta get both of them.
Do me a favor.
Oh, yeah.
Stay alive down there.
Alive is the plan.
Drew in quarters.
I know.
Like massive steps.
I cut it into quarters and then eighths, and I was like, man, I could eat this whole pizza.
Oh, is he skydiving? What a guy.
He's copying Captain America.
A cool guy to copy.
Most of my favorite Marvel movies are the Captain America movies. I freaking love those ones, man.
Yeah.
They're
I
so
like
good.
those ones a lot.
Actually, speaking of recent Marvel movies, last Saturday I went and saw Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh, how was it?
Don't waste your money, get it as a rental.
Oh, God.
Highly forgettable.
No, bummer.
It's a rom-com, so there's some really funny aspects to it. But it's also, they went back to the one-shot bad guys, and the story overall is pretty forgettable.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of have that issue with Taika Waititi a lot, is that, because a lot of the complaints, I haven't watched it yet, and normally I'd be all for those movies, you know? But I have an issue with Taika Waititi so far, which is that a lot because his humor is so distinct as well as so kill me. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Cal. But because his humor is so distinctive and recognizable, but also absurdist by nature,
Which I like.
yeah, it's really funny. But the issue is that, except for Jojo Rabbit, it makes it very hard for him to connect with the emotional beats. They feel subsumed in the absurdity rather than being an organic, equal part of the story.
I think he did a pretty good job in Hunt for the Wilder People.
Hunt for the Wilder People, I also kind of, upon occasion, I had that issue with the very ending, like the, I mean, spoiler for people who haven't seen Hunt for the Wilder People, I guess.
But it
That's
came
me.
out like 6 years ago.
Yeah, you're 2014, so 7 years ago?
But real quick, I will say,
Go
if
for
you
it.
are going to watch it, it is worth watching in theater just for the
Cinematic
cinematography.
experience.
Like, some of the things they do with color and just the photo shoot overall, phenomenal.
Yeah, apparently it's a really pretty.
Really pretty, but just storyline-wise, forgettable.
So,
I will say, yesterday my sister went and watched Top Gun Maverick for the 4th time. So
She
that's
just likes
pretty
Tom
good.
Cruise.
No, I think she really likes Miles Teller.
oh no, it's worse. That's worse.
Isn't that Goose's son in the movie?
Yeah, the one with the dead animal on his lip.
Also Tom Cruise, I think.
My favorite part, no spoilers with this.
She really
But
likes
in-
the guy who plays Bob. Bob is her favorite character.
Okay. My favorite part of the Love and Thunder was the goats. That's all I'm going to say about it.
The
'cause I don't wanna
screaming
spoil it.
goats.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they threw a...
They are hilarious.
Because they wanted 2008 jokes? Question mark.
And it's because boomers, boomer humor is 2 decades behind almost.
Yeah. But Taika Waititi is definitely not boomer in terms of his humor stylings.
It was still
But-
funny.
Like, Free Guy, had, upon occasion, because Taika Waititi plays the villain in Free Guy, even though he's not the writer on that, it's
Yeah.
the ridiculous and sort of childish aspect of his comedy that I love so much also means that when you have the emotional beats, it really strains even good actors for being up to the task.
Oh, nice berry.
I know, I feel like something's going off, but let's see. Alright, well,
You
didn't
just
need
cut that dude in half
Yeah.
and his arms.
I mean, look at this. They got exploded.
I mean, that's what happens when a rocket hits
They
you.
look like a delicious Stay Puft Marshmallow set. R.I.P. Alright, now what do I do? There we go.
Open the door. Kill the pilots.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, they could have done a far more brutal scene on this one, and while I'm glad they didn't, because it wouldn't have worked tonally with Cal Kestis, it would have been kind of nuts if he would have just, like, put through both of their heads with the lightsaber.
Put it right beside them.
Yep, and just went...
Or my thought is even just right behind his seat so it pops up through one of them.
Yeah, just,
I wonder
oh, he's happy to see me, and then he
if
gets-
that worked, was there like no padding inside the helmets? Because
Or at least nothing
if both of us were
stabilizes.
wearing motorcycle helmets,
when he
and
clapped.
somebody rammed our heads together.
To be fair, he clapped the head with the force.
Oh, did he?
At least we're sure. Why not?
I mean, that's the only semi-logical way I can say that one.
That's like the excuse everyone uses when you're watching like a Star Wars movie. They're like, it's because of the Force. And I'm like,
I mean-
yeah, but like
They're space wizards. What more do you want? Come on.
they didn't explain that on screen, so it didn't happen.
Exactly.
Therefore, you're full of crap, and Anakin's a douchebag.
Well, the thing is those are not mutually exclusive terms. Oh boy.
I've always been of the opinion if someone has to make a fan theory to justify something, they did a poor job on the movie.
Yeah.
That being said, let me explain my fan theory to you.
Okay. About Saul, whatever face.
Actually, about why Yoda sent Anakin to guard Padme, even though knowing he was trouble, and they were obviously a thing. It's because he firmly believed that that the Jedi Order needed to be revitalized, and Anakin would do it. He just not think it was through the destruction of the Jedi Order. So he thought Anakin was the stepping stone. It's like, well, to do that, he's gonna have to crack a few eggs. We'll see what happens here.
Oh, my
He just didn't
argument
expect to go so far the other
I
way.
thought you were going to argue that he's a voyeur. And he just wants to watch.
he's like people watcher.
Yeah.
He's like, my favorite movie is what's
Perks of Being a Wallflower?
no,
Mean Girls? Gossip Girl?
Definitely
that's a
Aragon.
TV show.
I know. Rear Window?
Yeah.
Oh, you were going for like a serious answer.
I was going for like
That's my
serious voyeurism.
That's my bad.
I just couldn't think of the Hitchcock movie.
Yeah, the Jimmy Stewart boy.
Yeah.
So what am I supposed to do at this point?
Destroy all the stormtroopers.
Alright, well, I was doing this at the whole game anyways, so...
Which, yes, they are stormtroopers because it's after Order 66, not
Yeah.
stormtroopers.
Right. They're reformed.
Newly refurbished.
Stormtroopers that were once clone troopers.
Shout out to whoever gets that reference.
The new troopers that were once old.
Yeah, take them to the new troopers who were once bad.
Yeah.
I don't even get that reference.
That's Avatar The Last Airbender.
Yeah. The new prison cell that was once bad. The newly
Yeah.
refurbished cell
The newly refurbished chief.
that was once bad.
Oh, got him.
Cal,
wow.
this is why you have seatbelts. Where are you
Cal.
He like legitimately got out of his seat.
That's why normally when I play games I turn motion blur off. That just broke my eyes.
Is motion blur? Should we turn it off?
Nah, I'm fine with it. It's more cinematic, however, especially if you're on a smaller screen, it makes it like tilt the whole screen back and
And
forth.
a lot of people that do first-person shooters will take it off because it gives them an advantage.
Yep, because it
Yeah.
keeps the lines crisp while you're looking at them. Much
Mhm.
easier to identify targets.
And then you can shoot stuff faster.
Yeah.
But they also complain about people who have like who use their mouse because they're like, oh, you're so much.
I do
you can
like
just
the-
like suck it
So
up.
ridiculous.
I know you don't care for Rogue One, but I do like the fact they introduced characters from Rogue One into this
Yeah.
to keep it in the timeline.
If I remember correctly, Saw Gerrera was actually a character in the extended universe.
Yeah, he's in Rebels too.
Yeah, that
I hate
existed
it.
before.
I hate
Rogue
Saw
One.
Gerrera.
However, I will not grant you anything only for a very good reason, which is the weird tentacle hentai monster in Rogue One. He's got like the weird like tentacle monster like feels up the pilot's brain. He's just like, it knows your feelings, your thoughts,
I completely like. I
and you're
forgot
like,
about
so
that.
what's the point of that? And he's just like,
Aren't
it's
you
to
lucky?
see if you are like a spy for
But
the
it drives
Empire.
people insane, so yeah.
And so yeah, it like sucks at his temples a little bit. And you're like, that's well, it's not my thing, but
Why did you call it a hentai monster? That's a weird thing to say.
Stop king shaming Kimmy.
really King Shame Saw Gerrera. Or
You
at the
should,
very least,
yeah.
Gareth Edwards for making
Saw
this movie.
Gerrera deserves to be king shamed. I don't like Saw Gerrera
But
in any of his forms.
well, he's supposed
He's
to
the
be
most palatable in this game.
anti-heroic.
In Rebels, well,
He's
no, what he
supposed to
is an extremist.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
he-
extremists are always unpalatable.
He's a jaded rebel who believes that the ends justify the means, gone
Yeah.
to the extreme.
Which is an interesting character.
Yeah.
Except for when he just randomly decides to get blown up in Rogue One, where it's just like,
Yeah,
my
I'm
time is over!
It's your time to fight. Oh well.
Yep.
I'm tired of running, so I'm just gonna dance.
Someone
Like, I'm
must-
like Darth Vader,
Hey, we
but
got
less
3.
cool.
Hey guys, we got 3 skill points. We
That's
really
right.
should.
Dun 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 dun.
Weren't
dun,
you just
dun,
complaining
dun.
about your eyes being hurt?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that actually
he hates
hurt.
it when I do that, but then he's like, yeah, watching Ty play games is awful, but he does the exact same thing.
Oh, absolutely. Any
To be
other
fair,
He's
he
like,
never-
it's just less bad when
He
I
never
control
claimed
it.
to not be a hypocrite.
Any
No,
other
yeah, that's
idiosyncrasies of mine you guys would like to point out? Oh, where is there?
Yeah.
There's Beebo.
I'll point them out as I remember.
Yeah.
You're smelly and dumb.
It's been a long time
You
since
suck.
it's been a long time since
Stink.
we've been roommates, so I forgot a lot of them.
That's
No,
a fair point. Sure.
it just didn't annoy me as
Why did
just
you
so
make him the
bad.
color of the Brazilian flag? What are we, soccer players?
Yes.
Maybe
yes, we
we're
are.
Brazilians. Have you ever thought of that?
You're white
hashtag
and ginger. No, you're not.
Go Brazil in the World Cup.
Hashtag go Brazil.
Hashtag
Vamos
Brazil
Brazil.
for World Cup.
Vamos is Spanish.
2023.
You just offended 2 cultures there.
I know. My goal is to offend everybody who lives in Brazil. I don't know why.
So
they
like,
did nothing
speak
to
Portuguese badly.
Oh, that's
and then
that's
speak
easy.
English badly,
Just look
and
at them
speak
go
German
7-1.
badly, and speak Spanish badly.
7-1.
Germany beat them in the World Cup at 1.7 to 1.
Ouch.
That's a thrashing.
That hurts.
That's a paddling.
Yeah. This is about as far as I got
All right.
on my side.
Oh, but what I find interesting on that part
should go with him
for
for a spider.
for Saw is that he's got the weird tentacle hentai monster, and
Sure,
then
sure, sure.
it's like it'll take this pilot's memories away because it's such a horrific, weird, suckling monster thing.
Mhm.
You're like, okay, I'm on board.
Understandable.
Anyways, what was the whole point of this? And they're like, well, he got nothing out of him,
Why'd you-
and oh boy,
You
he's gonna eat me.
You absolute knave.
Oh boy.
No,
What?
I've never seen that happen before.
All right, see if I can find him.
Oh, nice berry.
Wow, and maybe berry spiders.
Ty, what did you know about this game?
I
If
knew
you
the
get-
spider was going to attack you right here.
That's
I've
a
just
fair
never
point.
beat him by parrying.
Oh boy.
You can't parry that one though.
No, you can't. And I'm stuck in the spider webs.
I know that the lightsaber customization in this game is pretty cool.
Oh, it is.
I wish you could have 2 lightsabers. That's about hard. So
My only complaint about this game is that
you have to go double button, and you can't do 2.
it's limited in the it's
My-
limited in the number of worlds you go to a pretty
Yeah.
severe amount. I wish there were more worlds to explore. Then again, they do so well with each and every world that it's still a fairly pitiful complaint.
Yeah.
I would rather have fewer worlds that are really well built.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm hoping for in the new game is
A couple more.
yeah,
That's fair.
simply just improvements of what they've already done so well on.
And dual wielding lightsabers.
That would be awesome.
Actually,
And also Count Dooku Silt.
we've already
That would be cool too.
we've already talked about this on content, but I still want to fight with like vibro blades and blasters.
That would be cool.
Give me a variety of weapons that he has to end up fighting with as his lightsaber is gone.
Does it get destroyed in the end of this game? Spoilers for this game?
No, it doesn't. It's simply that in
Oh,
the
it
trailer.
gets
In the
taken
trailer,
in
it
the
looks like it's
trailer.
captured by an Inquisitor,
Aliens.
or at least some sort of Utapauan, which makes me sound so nerdy when I say that.
Utapauan?
Yeah, the ones with the slashes on their face, but like gray skinned. Oh boy, I almost killed myself.
Speaking of words, you understand?
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Okay, cool.
And I speak Spanish.
Yep.
I don't. No, I'm
I
uncultured.
speak English
I speak American,
in large amounts.
and therefore the correct language.
Yeah, so. Saw Gerrera sucks.
He's an interesting
That's all I have to
character.
Tree
But-
sap is sticky.
It makes no. In Rogue One, he makes no sense as to why he's there. He's tangentially connected to
Didn't he raise
Jin.
what's her face?
Yeah, he raised Jin, but the thing is that
Jin
doesn't
Gerrera?
rebound to anything.
It was to
Jin
connect him
Mads
with the
Mikkelsen's
other Star
daughter?
Wars things. It was just to have a through line, is what it was. That's all
Yeah.
it is.
But it's a very weak
You
through
get
line for
time
the
skip.
story.
Yeah.
And the issue is that I don't think about how it necessarily connects to the world writ large, or it's only a positive, as long as there's a decent story connection as well. As long as you can give me a reason for them being there, as long as you can give me a reason for why Ahsoka's in Mandalorian, it doesn't bother me, and I'm happy, and I'm excited to see it, you know?
Well, she was just there.
She had a better connection to it, in the sense that it
I don't
didn't shove
remember.
down your throat.
Yeah, it was
that
pretty.
They were like, oh, by the way, this is like an old character that other people will know, and it should get you hyped for other products. It doesn't feel like that.
It was more like, this lady's terrorizing the village.
Yeah. She's murking them. And also, I'm a sucker for white
Okay, cool,
lightsabers.
cool, cool.
Grey Jedi.
She comes out of the
so cool.
mist, and she's pretty cool. Yeah, great idea.
Grey Jedi just would be nice to have. Oh.
It was an actual option.
Well, it makes no sense because the sequel trilogy was all leading up to that. Of the, like, kill the past if you have to, leave this all behind. No, things are worth preserving, but they have to be evolved, which is Rey's whole argument, hence the burning of all the texts. In the end, like, Rian Johnson constantly is trying to say, hey, by the way, we have to let
You're
some part of
forgetting
the old
one
die.
key point. Ryan Johnson sucks.
Have you seen Knives Out?
Dude, Knives Out's so
Phenomenal.
good.
Okay,
Knives Out's
Ryan Johnson is
fantastic.
either really good or really bad. He has no mediocre. He has no middle ground.
He's an extremist.
I'm trying to remember. Looper is another one. I want to say
Looper sucked.
Looper is the thing. It
Or,
wasn't
no,
great.
Looper. No, I was thinking Jumper. Jumper was horrible.
Jumper.
Was that him?
No, Jumper is the one with Hayden Christensen, right?
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
no idea.
Looper is a different one. Oh wait.
Couldn't tell you.
Looper is the one where the mafia sends people back in time to be executed.
That sounds pretty
Oh
awesome.
boy, I don't know how I did that.
How'd you do what? Get 3 skill points?
I just overlaid
Oh,
two
yeah.
UIs on
You
top
broke
of
this. Broke it.
Nah,
You did
heck.
what I do.
I delayed it somehow.
Great
Okay.
games.
Do we
All right,
want?
delayed thrust,
We
evasive
need the kick, because we want to get good at kicking crap.
I want to do some kicking.
I want to kick.
And we still have 2 skill points.
What's the meditate thing?
More
Wait.
force.
What's the one on the very far right?
Let's do that.
What's-
That is
Or
personalized stims. Stims give you more health.
We do like
That one would also be
personalization.
really
That's
good.
probably the right choice.
Yeah. And then we have
Considering
one
how
more.
bad we are.
Yeah, it's a good. It's
Are
a
we
good
keeping the one?
Or
Or just in
No,
case?
we're almost at another one.
Okay. Let's do mass push.
mass push or increased force. I say
rock,
increase
paper,
force.
scissors with Alex for it.
Or what's the bottom down one more?
Enhanced force recovery.
That one wouldn't be bad either.
Yeah. Alright.
But no, go to the right one. Go to the right. Up. No. So go to the meditation one. Left one.
Improved dash is good.
And down from that one. And
And
power
power
grow.
slow is good.
That would be fun.
That is fun.
But I think recovering our force quicker is what we should do before we get those.
Fair
Okay,
point.
understandable.
I say this one then.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Alright. But no, I also think that rewatching The Last Jedi, it makes it pretty apparent, at least to me, that there's quite a lot of studio meddling. Because Rose and Finn don't connect at all to anything.
Yeah.
And given the
Never
fact that
have.
all of his other movies, at least the few that I've seen of Ryan Johnson's, is the fact that everything at least is connected, whether it's connected for better or for worse.
He does it.
It's
he
still
actually
connected.
does it.
Yeah.
It gives things a reason
And
to be
something
there, at least.
something feels so entirely off about 2/3 of that story that I think it is likely that there was some sort of studio notes being like, "Hey, you need to focus on these characters,"
According
and
to,
he's like, "I don't know what to do with them."
according to the acquaintance I have, who's a Ryan Johnson apologist, he blames everything on J.J. Abrams and said they forced him to do that and gave him no creative liberty.
Well, they did do some reshoots without Ryan Johnson
They did.
at the very
Yeah,
end.
they
Yeah,
I'm
they were
also-
doing reshoots at the very end of the thing, just like they did with Rogue One, just like they did with. I don't think they did. They do any for Rise of Skywalker? I don't remember.
And I'm not saying blame the whole thing on Ryan Johnson, but I am saying that
No, he deserves partial responsibility.
Yes.
Absolutely.
as a
Who was the
director, you
director?
still receive partial responsibility.
Yep. You signed your name on that. But if you didn't want any responsibility, then you should do what Colin Trevorrow did and just get out of the project in its entirety. However,
didn't
However,
Ryan
he
Johnson
wanted that
do
paycheck really
No, wait.
nice.
sorry, what were you saying about?
The director for
You gotta. Oh, you can open.
Guardians of the Galaxy. No.
James Gunn.
James Gunn, yeah?
Yeah, wasn't he supposed to direct Ant-Man, and then he decided not to?
No, that was Edgar Wright, the
Oh,
director
Edgar-
of Baby Driver.
Dude, that would have been great.
I know, I would have loved that so much.
Especially because Ant-Man actually was decent.
Ant-Man was pretty
It still was a good movie.
It was,
I enjoyed it.
I would say Ant-Man was fun.
Ant-Man and the Wasp, I thought, was a little bit
like
of a
heist
letdown.
movie. I like heist movies.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
a
a good
heist movie kind of guy.
It's a fun movie.
I think we can
I
all
like
agree
Steel.
Luis was the best part of those movies.
Yes. Bye, buddy.
Who?
Oh,
Wow.
Luis? Oh yeah, Luis.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's the best.
Hispanic,
He's the best.
Hispanic comedic relief.
Yeah.
The truth serum part in Ant-Man and the Wasp is honestly hilarious.
Yeah. Awesome.
I think that's
Slice
Oh.
of dice. Oh, now you gotta fight somebody for real.
that's my bad.
hey, you might get another turn.
Oh, what a deal.
I was going to give it up pretty soon anyways, but I might not get the excuse of, oh, I'm so good, I'll just give someone else a turn.
Yeah.
Especially because there's no ledge to push him off this time, Kenny.
Nope. However, I'm still not terrible at this game.
No. Nice dodge.
Yeah, that was pretty
Too bad we don't have the evasive kick.
We do.
We do.
Oh, we do now. You could have kicked him then, Kenny.
Yeah, why don't you kick it?
I'm not very good with the kicking.
Hey, you got it.
You barely got that.
And you got a skill point.
I'm going to leave while the getting is really good, you know?
So, I'm going to end on a high note before
Oh,
people can call me down.
Absolutely. Ugh.
Where am I supposed to go, Saw Gerrera? You suck. I hate your guts.
Right through there.
Alright, fine.
So much hate.
I know.
Hate leads to anger. Anger leads to suffering. Suffering leads to the dark side.
Yeah, well. Hi, my name's Ty. I'm a Sith. There can only be two, so somebody
Sorry,
here's got to
Kenny.
be a Jedi.
Well, Ty just admitted to being a Sith. He's like, there can only be two. So I just apologize for killing you off before he murks me.
There's a rule of two. One of you has to be a Jedi.
What if I could just be a great Jedi?
Yeah, sure. I'll
That's the
accept
fun thing about, in Knights of the Old Republic, there's a character called Jolie Bindo, and his entire thing is like, shut up and leave me alone. Like, all of you guys are stupid.
Oh, he is a flamethrower.
that. Yeah, scan that flamethrower.
Scan that corpse.
Good job. Good one. Don't forget up here.
When BD scans a corpse, it gives you a list of stats for the person. It's like push-ups done 15, days spent in drag 57.
Well, it also has to do that star from Persona 5. Charisma.
Loot.
Or no, they had charm, strength, guts, and what else?
Yes, so it's knowledge,
Kindness and knowledge.
Guts,
Proficiency.
proficiency,
Kindness.
kindness, charm.
By the way, if
I'm
you haven't
always
played
bad
it
at
yet,
kindness.
Persona 5, do it. Great game.
Play Royale though.
Be ready to invest over 100 hours of your life, though.
120.
I did 170
You also stalled half, or near the very end, a lot.
for like 6 hours, 10 hours. You could probably beat it in 160.
You gotta slow that thing behind you, you gotta slow it.
No, you gotta destroy it. Go back. Go back.
What's this?
Nothing.
So,
I do that before I climb.
so what you do is BD will overcharge it. You won't. No. Look at the thing that's doing the grinding. Yeah, that you need BD. So you need to climb up to get BD over there, so you can overcharge it.
Up these conveniently placed grates that make great hand footholds.
They look very uncomfortable, honestly.
Oh, they would rip your hand apart.
He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna climb these
I
casually.
mean, they're not even wide enough to put your foot in.
My fingers hurt thinking about it. He's like, yes, I already have. We're about to die.
I'm going to die.
Oh, you're a genius, guys.
Yeah, the game does a good job without being the sort of stodginess that comes with a lot of Star Wars stuff, where it doesn't feel super personality driven,
Mm-hmm.
or it feels too personality driven, where it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
like
if anybody else
Star Wars.
played Han Solo, I don't think I would like this character too much.
Oh yeah.
It's the same reason why Detective Pikachu did Detective Pikachu instead of a normal Pokemon game.
Yeah, it's because Ryan Reynolds was able to bring to life the fun of the Pokemon
Having a weird
world
talking Pikachu.
within the verbal part of it instead of just the visual, which as fun as the world was, Rhyme City or something like that.
Crime
Yeah.
City.
Right.
Oh,
Well,
As
also,
fun as that
you're
is,
gonna want to use that.
you
force
needed
point to
somebody to
meditate.
connect to you.
Well, and also if they'd done a normal Pokemon story, you would have had to do a live action Ash, which you would have never been able to please half the people.
Well, that nobody likes the animated one.
Well, they
He's an
changed the
annoying
style,
twerp.
and they're like, we hate Ash.
Yeah, but then he finally won the league.
Yeah, well, winners can't be winners.
Kill that guy right in front of you. Do it. Stab him in the back.
Dun, 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 dun,
There she-
dun.
He's like, did someone hear something behind me?
Jim! What? Oh! Oh!
He's gone. He's been sliced and diced.
So now would be a good time to tell you, your wife and I are having an affair because you're dead.
As I walk over and stab him.
Yep. Included in
There's
that,
Oh, he died.
be
Time
very
to get a
careful.
midichlorian transplant.
Since that.
Be very careful, Ty. Do you know where you are?
Delicious.
There's a reason why there was a
Not even
full
a-
meditation point right there.
Haven't played this. I don't think. Oh yeah, let's get some loot. It's like a loot crate? Is this what people talk about?
No, because we'd have to pay for this loot crate separately.
Ah, okay. So I just jump down here and get murked? Let's put on this cool poncho.
What makes you say you get nerfed?
Because you guys are like, be careful. There was a reason there's a sequel. I'm gonna wear a burlap sack and then I'm gonna go die. Ah, there's a spider! Oh my gosh! Oh, he's just like ripping my throat out. That's pretty awesome. Oh my gosh. Now I understand so much.
You're like, how did that happen to you? And then the same thing happens to you.
Like, I've never seen that happen
You
before.
can just run, yeah.
That thing will do half your health in 1 hit.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, it's still there. It's not letting you run.
I'm gonna go for a swim. Cal Kestis, just learn how to swim. Please. Laser blade those.
L2 to climb it. You climb them.
Can you imagine how terrifying? You know how when the first time you watched A Quiet Place,
Yeah.
you saw it, and then the avocado monsters are scary or whatever, you know, and then you watch their basement flood, and suddenly you see that thing like transform, and then
Yeah.
slide under the water,
Oh my
and you're like,
gosh.
oh! Can you imagine if that's what the Y-Shock did? it started gliding under the water, and you're just like, I'm going to die. Oh, nice dodge. Nice. If they reel up like that, usually you can use force push and just push them out.
He has no force though. He needs to hit it more.
You got man.
You spent the entire time looking at your palm like, what have I done?
You got my butt.
This palm has murdered so many people.
Hi, buddy. It's me, your boy.
I really thought he was about to get in the water.
He's like, I'm coming for a swim. Come here, little Cal Kestis. Look, yeah. Looking real good.
How about you, you, by the way, announced your presence.
Yeah.
He's
Like
only
to-
half health. I would say get the frack out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or I would die fighting.
I'm the clown.
But honestly, those are your only two choices.
We're out of stim packs, so we're gonna die fighting somewhere else, probably. But as
Spoken
they
like a
say,
true man.
if you can't die for something, you'll die for everything.
Just jump into the muddy river.
Oh, hell.
They killed the two Y sharks.
I would go
Savannah,
kill those guys will
Rabanichi,
will
Baba.
shoot you if you jump down there, so I'd go kill them real quick.
Oh. Shoot! Dang it!
I would
suck. I hate you
I would have
guys.
frozen him, personally.
I don't remember how.
R1.
Everybody's dead. You suck.
And then you can meditate to regain health.
Hello.
I had pizza in my mouth, sorry.
Lame.
I'm hungry. I'm a hungry man.
No, I left. What a terrible choice.
Wait, you left? Oh,
Without healing.
you saved, but you did not do anything important.
Yeah, I meditated because I'm a pious man.
I
I would have waited for them to kill the beast.
Beast?
The spiders.
Wait, the spiders aren't rocking. Not rocking. It's weird.
I got
Gosh.
it.
I'm awesome. Oh my gosh. Flamethrowers.
Well, looks like-
Flamethrowers.
Why did you?
Oh, Alex, here you go. Flamethrowers. There's so many other things I could have done.
I don't know what you expected of that one, Ty.
Not much, really. On the bright side, nobody saw that.
The mic is picking up my crunching, I think.
Yeah. ASMR.
The
Should I
worst
get right
kind.
up to the mic?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, let 'em-
Just gonna let them do that, do their thing. That's the guy I gotta hit to get our skill points back. Do I skill?
I don't know what happens if the Y shot kills him.
I wonder if it won't let them.
I'm pretty sure it will.
We're about to find.
No, he's fine. Backstreet's back.
Dodge! Don't you know you can't block that?
Oh,
No, it just comes
he's
back.
dead.
What a deal.
You go down, you grab one of the Y shark's legs, you shake it, and you bolt the frack out of there.
Yeah, we're waiting for the Y Shocks to die, and they kill everyone else instead.
Yeah, this is a nasty fight if you don't know it's coming. Nice one. Yeah, hit its
How do you
back.
block?
L1.
Oh, okay. I was like, yeah, I practiced,
Where's the
but
guy
I
who
totally
was
forgot
shooting?
all the controls.
Everybody dead. You're good. You don't want to go back down in the hole.
Go in the hole.
Don't go in the hole.
Don't go in the hole.
Things heard frequently with Shia LaBeouf in circa 2001.
Holes.
Dunin.
That was 2000.
Dunia.
Yeah, I think so.
Was that 2000?
2002?
This isn't the same hole Ty went down though. Ty went down different.
It's the
Do it.
same
See what happens.
same place.
Find out what happens.
Well, now I have to prove that I'm a man and actually beat the albino.
Oh,
Alright, well,
gosh.
I'm excited to play the game again.
Okay. Well, that's weird. I swam for no reason.
And I swam
Okay,
so
calm
far
down there, flock of seagulls.
away. Thank you. Oh, by the way, he wants to scan something.
Yeah, we probably get some seeds for that stupid terrarium.
Where is he at? There he is.
The terrarium's not stupid, and you were
Told you.
right. Man, that was impressive.
Well, That would be awesome. But his name's Grease. I wouldn't trust him.
Yeah. He'd make it very rich and oily fats.
Pretty
Make it greasy.
greasy. If you get the gist.
I'm
You
ashamed
could
to be
just go-
acquaintances.
Just go fight the others.
Well, it's
Go
a
do
shame
the
that
other
it doesn't
stuff,
matter
dude.
if you're ashamed or not, because you are. You're stuck here.
Why are you doing this?
Mostly to kill the big spider.
I could have gone.
I would like to
any
change
other
that
direction.
sentence to get killed by.
I would like to change that sentence.
I'm no
to-
Doctor Strange, but
Why didn't you have to fight those guys?
he's gonna get freaking murked.
Hey, Scanlan.
I mean, worst case scenario, I run away like a coward again.
I did not run like a coward. I ran like a person who was
Oh!
clearly overmatched
Oh man,
by a giant spider that was
delicious.
trying to rip his throat out.
Yep.
I saw it on his face. That was delicious.
Triangles have.
I don't know how that works, but it did.
Dark Souls, my boy, that I've not been playing.
It's called button mashing, I think.
It's called. I hit the attack button and it worked out for me. I was
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
surprised.
that's
It's
I
a
believe
new
this is
album.
working.
It's a new song on our album, dropping in July
How did that not hit you?
of next year.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. It
Did
does
you
a-
see that amazing force
Yeah,
slow though?
it does a ton of damage if you hit them in the back. Nice.
Again, why'd I have to do it? To prove I could.
Well,
All right. You're
congratulations, your
Good
dick's
job.
bigger than ours. Which makes it sound like
That
we
has
got
nothing
one
to do
shared
with this,
one.
though.
Mom said it's my turn.
Mom says-
I'm the only one married, so I'm the only one that needs it.
Well, you do need it to piss, you know. And also to make gym class incredibly awkward. If you don't wear the right stuff.
It's just always incredible.
I don't think we've talked
Like,
about
here,
this.
wear these like shorts and shirt that sticks to your face. You're
Yeah,
like, what?
I wouldn't stand in the middle of it.
Do it. See what happens.
Oh, I thought it would let me stand there.
Yeah, he
till
gets motion sick.
He's a weak.
Kenny,
sus little
Kenny
boy.
relates though.
He has heart palpitations. He's got.
What
weak
we're saying is
cardiovascular
Cal
system.
Kestis is kind of the worst.
He needs more cardio.
Anakin Skywalker, natural born pilot. Cal Kestis, natural born weak
Ginger.
sauce.
Just natural born ginger.
Not even. I think he dyes his hair.
Why would you want to be soulless?
Canonically, they do in like Ryuji as well as Kasumi do in.
They dye
Final
their
Five.
hair.
Yeah.
She dyes her hair brown, and he dyes his hair blonde.
Well, she dyes her hair.
Well, no,
red,
there's someone who says
like bright red.
costume.
Yeah.
Oh, costume. Yeah. Right, right.
I got locked on the wrong
She
one.
dyed her hair that color.
That's the only way in which that the coloration difference makes sense. Or no, sorry, no. I'm just thinking because in the
I thought that was
flashbacks,
biological.
in the flashback she's got
'Cause her other sister has, like,
got darker hair.
Darker, like it's like brownish red.
Yeah, I was misremembering. That's my bad.
Which is totally possible because
No, I think you're right.
I think Ryuji's he dyed it black at one point.
He does
Because I
know
think he's
that.
naturally blonde.
No, his hair
Because
is naturally
there's
black.
there's a
He dyes
dialogue
it.
thing where they're like, I thought you were gonna.
Wow.
Why don't you dye your hair back
Yeah,
to
he does.
black? And then, which makes
Yeah,
me
you
think
need to
that
dye your hair back to
he
black.
already had it. He had dyed it black at one point.
No, that means that your hair is currently dyed and you're dyeing it back to the right color. Like you're washing it out.
Tomato, tomato. Agree to disagree. I think he's naturally blonde. I'm gonna
No.
roll with
The
this.
point is that he does it in the
then-
same way that he rebelliously keeps his like.
Well, that's what I
his-
thought it was. It was he
suspenders
rebelliously wears his hair the natural
Okay.
blonde color
So
instead of conforming.
This
to
is a
society
conversation that
that's
nobody
black.
who's ever played Law and Order knows about besides
Yeah.
us.
So back to the game. Do we want force push or force slow or what? Mass
Push.
Powered
More
slow.
force.
Go
Top
left.
left.
That one. Greater
More
force.
force. Yes, give me more force, please.
Give it to me. I got a whole dex of it.
Yes.
And we want to spin.
You
that
were trying to
last
tease
point?
it gently. That's you
Yeah.
need to go full throat.
Spin the last point or hold on to it.
Keep.
Let's hold it.
I just want to see what this one is.
That's repulse.
We should
Ooh.
get that next
Hey,
time.
I had that in high school.
You still have that, kitty. Let's be honest. I need a rest.
Because I'm married. So clearly it's not too much. At the very least, it's in remission.
It's not terminal.
It's cyclical.
Comes and goes in waves.
If I'm not mistaken, this is when you fight another
Purge Trooper?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're on the opposite side. It's
Look
not
his
very
bayonet. I don't know what to say.
I love the idea that Cal comes in with like an old-fashioned like lead ball gun and just tears through this
He's like-
advanced armor because it's not designed for
It's meant for
physical
energy
contact.
dissipation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
And-
energy redistribution. I mean, if it's like
You were going to push him. You were going to take the coward's way out.
how well would
Yes,
it
I
redistribute
was.
kinetic energy is the question, I suppose.
Yeah.
Which is probably not very well,
Probably very poorly,
because most things don't.
given the fact that they get
Do it
killed by
very well.
the simplest and smallest things, including rocks.
Right.
That's thanks to the Ewoks, because George Lucas had no idea what to do in his final movie, and
I mean,
made
fair.
garbage up. I mean, he always
We
made
start
stuff
out
up.
making stuff up.
Uh-oh.
You might as well end.
Well,
making
he always made stuff up. That's the definition of making a story. But now he was making garbage up.
You know, it's like my mom.
I am holding. I am holding shield.
Well, you should like run away.
I'm trying.
He was paddling you.
You can die, sir.
Run away.
Mom!
He's making at me. All right, I die like man.
Just like punch him right in the face.
It's not letting me block that.
Well, then hit him.
Also, he's got a weird blood fetish.
He called you scum. Are you gonna
Oh,
take that?
oh, Vasti! Better hope that he doesn't figure out how to hit you again.
I've been slowing him so he can't.
Hey,
You lucky Mother Hubbard.
What a
Yeah,
guy.
there better be a meditation point somewhere soon.
Yeah, hit that
I-
elevator.
I feel like you're trolling me.
I have no idea. What
I
this
mean,
game
that's the
is.
next. That's the next part of the story.
You act like I remember the setup of the levels.
This needs power.
Like I didn't play this level like a year and a half ago, and I don't remember a thing about it. Because that's exactly what happened. I knew where the spider was because I replayed that. Like Saturday.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy playing this. Look to your right. There.
My
Now
left
to your
knee.
left.
Yeah, there you go.
Now turn it back now.
Also, I love that they
Two hops
they
this
stuck in a
time.
little bit of Leia's love theme because that's the way you like find her in A New Hope.
Oh.
It's like they've
Oh,
got
right
her
here.
in the
Where
prison.
Chewbacca's in
Yeah,
it.
she's in like the little prison cells and they run by.
Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper?
I believe this is the
Yeah,
fourth.
like-
Oh boy.
I believe this is the
Oh.
fourth out of 4 videos that you've referenced that one particular line.
I don't think so.
We can make a compilation at the end.
Oh boy.
If there was a way to like search audio clips
I mean,
in editing, it would be so much easier to edit things.
All right.
Oh, I have no force.
Oh,
But you do have a very punchable head, according to the security.
Yes.
he's like, oh yeah, large damage initiated. Yeah, you're like, I noticed. My head
That was
hurts.
the one character you liked in Rogue One because Alan Tudyk voiced me and I was actually really charming.
Cal Kestis?
No, the security
Oh
droid
boy.
Oh, yeah.
I am dead.
Don't remember
K2SO
him at all.
from Rogue One.
Couldn't tell you a thing about Rebel.
How on earth are you doing this?
Except
I
Darth Vader
force
shows
load.
up and it was pretty cool.
You are.
Hey, how did you do that?
I used force
Why aren't
though
you
when
dead?
I had it.
Why are you not dead?
So
Because
you are,
I should be.
you are so lucky that we bought the regains force powers when hitting enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now you just have to get past all these.
That being said, like Kenny,
Wookiees.
I want to end on a high note, but I also want to wait till I get to meditation point so I can regain health, so I don't
Yeah.
screw someone else over.
Don't worry.
Yeah, screw
Just
game
go
over.
up.
See
Just
what
go up the.
happens.
Yeah. You have to go up the elevator to rendezvous with Saw Gerrera. Also, the Wookiees are proof of the limitations of the software at the time. You know,
Yeah.
where it's like they don't look bad, but they don't look good.
Yeah.
They also look a lot thinner than Chewbacca.
They look.
Yeah.
like
Well, the point is that
greasy little
those are.
prisoners.
Yeah, those are starved prisoners. So that one works. But
So where'd they get guns? Saw Gerrera just had like 20 extra guns hanging out.
I mean, as should any good American.
when
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Saw Gerrera is American.
Have you seen his face? What else would he be?
Also, they freaking named a
I don't know.
militant
Yeah, I guess
a militant guerrilla warrior Saw Gerrera.
He's like, yeah.
To be fair, George Lucas was never known to be subtle.
I don't think this one's Lucas's fault, unfortunately. As much as I'd love to pin any problems on
whoever,
George.
whoever wrote this character in the extended universe and somehow was lucky enough to get him to make it to
Okay. I thought there
full
was a
fellowship,
meditation
as they
point
call
up
it.
here.
I don't think it's
Because I have one laser shot away from dying.
Well, just like there's a guy.
Yeah, I just
There's three
assassinated
other
him.
guys.
Yep.
Wall run.
Nice.
Ow!
Nice. All right, now take this one in the chest.
No. Take your lickings. Oh, buddy. You have to wall run at some point.
Your
I'm
eyes
waiting
are
for that guy to shoot me.
your eyes are pulsing in your skull. It's a bad. It's bad news.
This is a bad day.
Also, there was a ghost stick that was just like rolling
Yeah.
by, like the Chef Boyardee can, by the way. All right, he got smart. He isn't going to shoot you. He's like, I saw what you did with my friend. I'm not going to shoot you and make the same mistake.
So, do you have force? Yeah, yeah. Just like force push them.
He's shooting the.
I don't know.
All right. Well, he made the same mistake, and then he did the splits.
Force push, force push.
Slow.
You just kneeled in front of him. You're like, please ask
oh
for
boy.
forgiveness.
How did you?
You are so.
No, you're so lucky.
I'm hearing laser shots behind me. Makes me extremely nervous.
Either you got real skills or you're real lucky.
I'd like to
I'm gonna
think it's a
say
bit
it's
of both.
A bit. It's just a whole lot
It's
of both.
gobs of both.
Overwhelming surplus of both.
Like stacks.
Fat.
Stacks. It's okay, I can now use this story whenever I'm with friends to tell them how awesome I am. So this one time in Jedi Fallen Order,
I bragged about
one
Sekiro
HP.
and then I immediately got beaten up.
And then this other time, it
The
looked
other
like I
time-
actually play Sekiro.
The other time that I didn't brag, I actually managed to win.
And now I'm just really
and now I have a
hoping
shoulder
for
injury.
HP.
Oh, Neptune.
Loot. Why does he always say hey? It's like he's surprised that BD1's
He walks
Selfish
over and
little
opens it
bastard.
up for.
BD1 to get inside.
You just cover him out
What
there.
was the point of coming out here if that door is sealed?
It's a
Yeah.
shortcut for later.
It's a secret tool to help us later.
Yep.
But he knocks on the door and he's like,
Loot.
"Oh, I'm a stormtrooper."
We're having problems with the reactor.
It's my birthday today, and the first trooper in charge forgot. I was hoping you guys could throw me a surprise party by the time I figure out how to get through this door.
I'd also like to file a complaint with HR.
I also hurt my ankle, so I need a piggyback ride.
My name's Z
Oh,
Z
that's,
Z.
this is when you have to do
Top.
that. Shoot, I remember this part.
I'm really clever. My name is TR8TR or some garbage like that, whatever his name was. And freaking Force Awakens are like, his name is Traitor. Get it? But spelled like how you in like 3rd grade spelled skater with an 8 instead of the A.
To be fair, he was a skater boy.
She said.
See you later.
There we are. Alright, just jump in, end your
TR8.
mysteries.
I'm trying to remember how to do this. I think I gotta get over there.
Yes,
right?
hit force slow on that bad boy.
Yeah.
You are well familiarized with that button. Yep, just do it.
Just
You
send
are
it. boy.
utterly lucky. And it's about to whack
Oh.
you.
Oh, I almost made it.
You didn't send
I'm
it.
still
Oh!
alive.
Alright, now you have literally negative HP.
You have.
Sprint all the way to
exactly
the other end
0
and then
hits
make
left.
your way around.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. So just get to the other end straight down.
Freeze. There you go. That's tight.
Oh,
you can do
I
this.
would get back
You
off.
know.
Yeah, I
No,
just
you could have done it.
Uh-oh.
I deserve that one.
Oh, how far back are we?
I just want to know how you regain those force points.
What are you supposed to hit?
How far along are we time-wise, by the way?
6, 7,
45 minutes.
45, okay.
I say next force point we call it.
Alright, we'll go with that. Oh, Neptune. We are way back. Wait, hold up.
Just push him.
Yeah.
Got him.
Very nice. I mean,
That was
I won, but you did a lot neater.
that was perfect. Holy crap!
And you know you have to go to the left. You can just go through the elevator
I know.
to the right.
Oh, I think I need power to this.
You do.
So you were right to not do that. Alright. Which means I have to fight.
No. Is that the way? That is the way I went. Never mind.
It's not gonna make me fight.
No, he's a mini boss.
Alright, that makes it easier.
Makes it a lot easier. Means you're not doing it on 0.2 health.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Yoosh! He's just taking a nap. Oh, never mind.
Oh, yeah, he's fine.
It is very weird for them to add Ferngully subplots into this. I mean, I guess that makes sense because the
Didn't you mean
Empire was...
Pocahontas?
Yeah, take your
Or
pick.
Dances with Wolves?
Take your pick.
Or Avatar with the Blue People?
Take your pick. Or Avatar, the one on
The Painted
Nickelodeon.
Lady.
Yep. Take your pick. It's a weird trope for people to have so often in your
Summer
show.
Wing.
Yeah. That's a bit of a stretch, buddy. But
Yeah,
at
it
the
is.
same time, it's pretty funny to think of that as a anti-consumerism message when they...
You hit the blade.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you just have to get to that point to get it then.
Yeah, because nobody got killed.
Dun, 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 dun.
Alright.
Nice.
And that's why I...
Do we upgrade Force Push?
No, that's why I use Force Push all the time. Okay. Let's see if I'm good enough to do this. Yeah! Alright. Missing.
See, it's not just me.
It's
I
just
just happen to
happens.
got really bad. Be really bad.
Alright, bud.
When I can mash circle, I'm okay, but when I actually have to balance and be coordinated, so.
Alright, my goal is to have pink eye and put it on the controller for everybody.
Fair enough.
Disgust.
Thank you, Fubi Doo. I believe that's the song that King Louis sings in Jungle Book.
Do we do I want to be like
Thank you. I was like, is anyone going to get that?
I had pizza in my mouth.
Don't
Sorry.
even know what the Jungle Book is. I'm just kidding.
I highly recommend just watching on YouTube the 2016 live animated version of it.
I actually heard.
For Christopher Walken doing King Louis.
I actually heard. What was it? Century Fox where they did Maui or whatever.
Mowgli.
I heard that one was better
Yeah.
than the Disney version.
Oh yeah. The reason why it's good to watch the 2016
Oh, you
one,
have another security droid there.
yeah, but the goal is to kill everybody else. Alright, buddy. Kicked him.
Nice.
Yeah, but are you going to survive with a sliver of health and be awesome? And then die to toxic puddles?
That's fair. A good question.
Oh, we don't have throw. I was going to throw my lightsaber, but I don't have
That's
that option.
rude.
That's rude. I'm fairly productive. I am delaying 2 finals that I should be taking though, but I don't know how he knows that.
I don't know why you haven't just forced though. That's
Personal attack, he scammed you. You saw
Oh, that was cool.
Thank you.
15 push-ups, 2 finals untaken.
Hey, we have an extra skill point to use once we get there.
Scan his body. Oh, he's pushing. That's rigor mortis. It's a real toe tapping melody he's got going on there. Ooby doo, I wanna be like you. Wanna talk like you. Bum bum bum. Alright, let's go. Oh, that guy just got taken out. There's a great stunt show that we're watching over there.
And all the Wookiees are free, but none of them have weapons, so they all die.
The problem is that they're actually cannibals. And they especially like humans.
Weren't 100 of you
Is it
imprisoned
cannibal
here?
if
Why are there
they're
only
different?
50 left? Must be the Empire.
With tufts of like fur in their mouths. Pet pet pet.
By the way, can I borrow a toothpick?
The terrible empire has been killing all of my brethren.
Wow, they really fed you well though, didn't they?
Squeak, squeak.
Squeak, squeaker, squeak.
Alright, let's get a girl. There we go. Alright, it will not give me, there we go, so it won't give me control of the camera back. Calcus's neck is currently strained and twitching.
And let's spend our focus points because we got 2 of them.
Do you want to do that, or do we want to finish up the
you
getting to the
gonna rest?
rooftop? After I buy some.
I mean, we can get the rooftop. You're the one with finals up, not me.
Fair point.
Not me
Powered
either.
slow.
Yeah, we're done.
Mass push.
Yeah.
Mass push.
Yeah, mass push is good. I like mass push.
Now we
I
can get
remember
3 of them
the
at one
controls.
time.
Should have leaping slash. Leaping slash is good.
Well,
It's the
figure it
second
out.
major hit that you can do with the triangle. It's really good if you break the guard of a boss and then you use those 2 in a row. It does a ton of damage on them.
Are you just gonna mass push everyone off the edge now?
Indeed.
I don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
you didn't rest. Okay.
I thought I did.
Yes.
It just might not have repopulated these because
Because you got to the part you needed to.
It's possible. I don't know, but I really hate this fight.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, that Wookiee just got murdered.
Yeah, I know.
So you have to fight this guy because all the others died. That's all.
Yeah, so you fight the flamethrowers too.
Oh my gosh.
And you can't defend against a flamethrower very well.
Surprising.
Unless he goes to punch you.
Oh boy.
Oh, you're gonna want to stim that.
Oh,
You
barely.
don't want to run away, buddy.
Oh gosh,
Oh my
dang.
gosh.
You're not supposed to be grabbed.
Once you get into a combo,
Severe
it's
damage.
really hard to get out of it. Okay, why are you guys James Bonding dropping it in? Okay.
Airdrop.
Nice, nice
That
deflex
was
though.
tight, yeah.
Just remember, you can also do the running
Run away.
deflect. Just if you
Alright.
need to create space, it'll automatically deflect.
Nice. That was good.
Oh,
Oh boy, this is kind of tough.
oh, you got so lucky
What?
there.
Nah, I
Orange.
made it.
That was pretty good. You're gonna want to like run away.
That is an 8.
How is this guy
Okay.
still alive? It's freaking insane.
Okay, that's
That
that's
sucks.
garbage. Also, I am currently humping the dead remains of the security droid. So there's that.
Well, are you prepared to watch this happen much faster? By that I mean death will happen much faster.
Now, because you're really good at running in circles.
Oh wait, death will happen much slower. Nothing will happen.
His death happened in a lot longer than I thought it would.
So much quick and painless is slow and painful for both him and the viewer. Funny enough.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the point. We were like, oh yeah, Ty will be great for this show because, yeah, he sucks at playing games. He's super bad at games. So
I
it's
feel
Also,
the
that
flame
poor
thrower.
Wookiee who has to die every single time. Like, he gets his freaking neck snapped when he pulls it back. I'd recommend killing the flame troopers first.
Yeah, you might be able to slow him to get close.
I don't remember
Or
what button
push-
it is.
R2, push him down, knock him down.
I'd probably look at your enemies.
Ugh, freaking A.
Well, I guess I'll get a chance here
So
soon.
he's currently grabbing you and he just grabs you, pushes you into the flamethrower. He's like, ah!
Well, don't they
Get
have friendly
torched.
fire on, so that fire might have damaged
How do you lock on?
R3.
He's like, hold on,
you freaking idiot!
I would also stem.
He won't run.
Like he's got Tourette's.
And this is why we hope no one discovers these early recordings.
Oh,
Did you run faster, Calcus?
You have no force
Freaking
left.
dirtbag.
Ty, I don't know what you're doing, but currently it's doing nothing for you, but it's not doing anything against you.
I think their flames are actually damaging the droid, or he's hit it more than I thought.
I'm pretty sure they're not. Oh, that's weird.
Aren't you
I
doing
think
anything?
I think you're pressing the wrong button, Ty, because it keeps making the I don't have any force sound.
Calcast doesn't hate
We should report this.
For what?
All he did is go, ah! As he was on fire. We thought this would be harder.
What?
But yeah,
I
if
was
you're
like
feeling
hitting
barbecue,
buttons and it didn't do anything.
What, last try?
That's what I'd
and
like to
if
say.
you don't succeed, then we'll start with my attempts the next time.
yep. All right, give us all a chance.
Yeah. There you go. All right, breaks. And
What you're
dislocates
forgetting is I'm
fingers.
really good at hitting circle.
Is that what you say when the security droid grabs you by the neck and starts like crawling?
That's how I survived the other two fights.
Have you thought about pressing those circle buttons?
Ah, not what I wanted.
I don't know how he's managed to avoid that.
What?
Yeah, but he also did that, meaning he got his health restored when he didn't have any health left.
Now he does.
Yeah, but I would have waited to kill him. So, nice hit.
It's more I want to get rid of these stupid flamethrower guys.
Yep, that's the right call.
Ah, shoot. I'm dead.
No, you're still alive.
I don't know how.
That's what the security droid is saying as he runs over. He's like, "Will you please stop resisting?"
Heal, heal, heal.
Massive damage sustained.
Ah.
It's like holding a votive candle. He's just like, "Please." Also, what the heck? He was just, "We will rock you" in there for a second. He's queen.
Yeah.
Hey-oh. I said,
I need to
hey.
run towards this guy. Where are you?
Which direction? We're not.
Well,
going. It's
I'll-
He's Twisted Sister.
Okay.
I would probably kill him quickly because your backup is about to come.
Man, they're here. But they're not your
Nice
backup.
dodge. I love that they talk to each other sarcastically.
Oh boy, they're up there too. Ah, they're everywhere.
Yep.
No.
See, well, that's because you brought a close range weapon to a coward. It looked like he sneezed and accidentally deflected. He's like, "Man, am I lucky?" Uh-oh. Yep, this one's kind of time-based. As soon as you kill a certain amount of, like, the backup, then other people will start appearing.
Oh shoot. It's the ATST again, my old enemy.
Well, no, it's actually the fact that you just grabbed a trachea. No, he bounced you!
Oh gosh.
He just flipped you. Alright, I'm gonna say that's out. That's
Yep.
up for the,
All right.
that
This
stupid
one.
security droid.
Alright,